Whoa. Welcome to Wolf Farms, where we eat locals. Farm fresh locals for sale. Hi. Go ahead, honey.
I don't even know the name of our podcast.
Hi, welcome to Wolf Farms.
I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo or Local Harvester. Yes, that's right. We're back for another episode of Wolf
And you
Farms.
got the tamed down version because he's already done this one.
Yeah, I was practicing beforehand. We're having fun here today. But welcome to Wolf Farms. Thanks for joining us for our podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. We're coming into a new month of October. You give me an odd look.
Oh, because I didn't know if you were going to still show Apple Crisp.
Well, you got
days.
We're finishing off the remaining days of September, so Apple Crisp is still on sale through the end of September. But then we go into October, which is harvest time. So we have pumpkin spice as our fragrance flavor scent of the month. Yeah, you can come by and swing by the shop. We have 25% off pumpkin spice in the month of October. That's our lotions, soaps, bath salts, candles, and our new lip balm will be 25% off, so you can try that. And no locals on sale for the month, though. We don't put those on special.
Darn.
But so you could swing by and try that out. I want to welcome new and returning viewers. She's just here for my support now.
Yeah, I'm just watching you go on a roll.
She got me started here. You know, we started talking about that sign that our decorative October sign, Eat Locals.
I just saw the tractor at first.
Yeah, I see. You know, that's an awesome little sign. You know, what farmer wouldn't want to have that on his farm? Reminds me of that show we were watching, Walking Dead, because they're out on the farm at least during part of that. I don't think we've watched all of the episodes on that.
No, we only watch what we get on Netflix.
Yeah,
streaming.
so that was good October fun. So we wanted back to what I was talking about. Welcome to new and returning viewers. Thanks for joining us today. So what do we got on tap for this episode?
Farm happenings. In the coop, squeal like a pig, in the arena, and Roundup. It's quickie.
Quickie. We see that every week. I'm sure you guys know, but we'll see what pans out today.
Yep. So farm happenings.
Yeah, farm happenings. Do you want me to start off?
Yeah.
You start. Okay, we'll start off.
Roll,
I know. I'm just gonna
grab my knitting.
Talk right over you and let you sit there and knit while I talk. Let's see. Apples and pears. We went and harvested all of our... Time to pick the trees. So yeah, we actually harvested our apples. We had Fuji apples and Granny Smith apples. So we got but I meant to bring some over because we got some gargantuan apples, some big ones, and then little tiny ones. They're all ready to pick, but didn't get bigger than maybe an inch diameter. It was pretty cute apples. And then we got some Asian pears. One of our Asian pear trees was ready to pick. We got some Bartlett pears and I think another type of Asian pear. They're not quite ready to go, but we'll probably be picking.
The persimmons aren't ready yet.
Yeah, the persimmons have a little time left as well. So we will have some more Asian pears probably in another 2 weeks. That'll be enough time to start picking those. So we have to get bacon. No, we're not baking?
No, we don't bake.
We're going to freeze. Cut them up and freeze them. Yeah, that too. We can put them in the apple salad.
Yeah.
Fuji apple salad. Someone's favorite when we got a Panera bread.
Oh, I love Panera bread.
Yeah. You got that? You got fed Panera bread earlier this week? We can talk about that in a little bit. And then our Angora goats. We were going to shear them. But we decided to...
No, we trimmed their face.
Yeah, well, I was going to say...
Their face and chest, but...
They're supposed to get sheared twice a year. And so we did it in the spring, but we didn't get the face area or the chest area very well. And so we went out and I held them while Dawn took a pair of scissors and basically trimmed around the front because they don't sit very well.
No,
they don't like to be.
They scream.
I wonder if I could take them to Supercuts and for $16 they would trim our goats. Probably not, but so we're debating on whether to get rid of them or not.
We're not debating. They're up on Craigslist.
Yeah, well, we'll see how quickly they go. But I think Dawn has decided that it's more work than it's worth. And
now is not the time.
yeah, so we'll talk about getting animals later. It's just with all the stuff we got with Fuji and all the, it's just. So we're going to see if we can pass those along to someone else that might have more time to spend with them. So, but so much for the Angora goats.
I'm not into the poo.
Not into the what?
The poo.
The poo.
Cleaning. I mean, they are a mess.
Yeah, they like to roll in their everything. Yeah, so they're
It is
matted.
much easier to go to Beaver Slide Dry Goods, buy a skein of yarn that's already clean and dyed and ready to go.
This is the discussion I had with her before she wanted to get them. So I think she learned. It was a good lesson in what it actually is.
It's cheaper to buy the yarn.
Yeah, buy yarn.
Buy yarn.
Eat locals.
What? We don't want to eat them.
Huh? Not the locals?
No.
The farm fresh locals.
That and our chickens aren't laying worth a hoot.
Yeah, they're molting, and it seemed like all of them just stopped laying all of a sudden. So we're getting less eggs. So we're talking about getting more chickens. You like the birds?
I like the birds.
The birds are fun.
They give me something. They give me eggs.
Yeah. We were getting probably 9 to
At least 12.
9 to 12 eggs a day, and then it's gotten down to the point where we're getting 1 and 3.
Yeah, if we're lucky, 3.
Yeah. That's on a good day that we get 3. So.
But I read they only lay up to 2 to 4 years too, so
yeah.
I think they're retiring.
We've gone out and given them the encouragement speech, but that doesn't seem to do too well. So we might be getting some more. We talked about going out this weekend, but maybe next weekend we'll go and pick up some more. We'll see. But we'll probably get the little baby chicks and let them grow up, but we'll get the kind that you know whether they're female or male based on the color. The sex link chickens, you can tell right when they're born based on color whether they're boys or girls.
Are you talking about the velociraptors?
Yes.
That's what Jimmy and I call them because they're...
Yeah, but they're sex link chickens. And so we'll get another batch of
chickens.
Well, because we only want hens. We don't want the roosters.
No.
We tried that with the Kookamarans, and we only got boys, and we wanted the chocolate brown eggs, and didn't get any of those. So we'll hedge our bets by getting all females because we know right when we get them that's what's that.
Yep. So the Fuji update this week. You done?
I thought go ahead. I thought I had something else. But
your ant bite.
Well,
is that what you're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Go ahead, get the Fuji update. We'll go from there.
The Fuji update. Thought you were done. You kind of paused there.
Yeah, I let you in and just like a driver cutting me off.
That's right. So she had her chemo this week, blood work and chemo. And see, it's a good thing I have them email me that blood work because sure enough, they hadn't faxed it. But anyways, her blood work is better. I mean, not normal, but better. And the oncologist is so amazing, and the tech and the oncology nurse. I mean, the tech had a treat ready for her. As soon as they saw, oh, there's Fuji, they get all excited, and the oncology nurse comes in, is Fuji here yet? And, the doctor, oncologist, she just sits down right in the floor to pet on Fuji and, sits and talks with us and saying everything's looking good, and they're going to do a different medication this week, so we have another one to go through to see how she reacts, but she did good this time. No big reactions, a slight one last night, but
Yeah, you could tell she wasn't feeling too well, but I mean, not to the point where she was sick, and she still ate her dinner. I mean, she was a little slow with that, and she still,
But this morning she was
out to get her treat and everything else. So
that's going good. And she doesn't go back to the oncology hospital until October 17th because we have stuff that I can do here. So still the blood work every week. So that's scheduled. And
yeah, they're happy with how she's doing, and pretty, like I said, they check her over, and they're very happy with how she's doing, which is a good thing. So, which is a good thing for her, that.
Yeah, and it was really neat because the doctor was sitting there telling us that it's like I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was like 1 in 5 humans and.
Yeah, so, about
1 in 3 cats and 1 in. I mean, it was like, wow. And golden retrievers, 60% get cancer. 30% of that is this lymphoma.
Yeah.
She says as soon as she sees those puppies, or whatever, she says it's like a ticking time bomb. It's not
sad.
If it will have cancer, it's like when.
Yeah, the odds aren't good for those, so.
Yeah.
If you have one, keep an eye out. Like I said, there are options that we're, like I said, we're going through. But she says
really
that's
sad.
they were able to identify
the marker
in the gene for that dog, and so they're actually using that to study, cause and that sort of thing. So, I mean, and the upside is because it happens so frequently with that breed that they're able to identify it, and maybe that'll lead to some sort of an understanding or even a cure. But it's pretty sad that it happens that frequently in those dogs. But it seems like cats seem to. I think the percentages she was giving us, the cats actually have a bigger percentage of getting it than dogs. Yeah, it's like I don't remember what the statistics exactly were.
I remember 1 in 3, 1 in 5, and 1 in 7.
Yeah.
Where those, I think it was cats, dog, human, or.
It was something like that.
Yeah,
it was not very optimistic.
Not positive.
So, but she did well. I mean, she had her thing, and she hasn't had any really adverse effects other than last night. She was not. You could tell she wasn't feeling well. She just kind of laid and,
slumpy.
Yeah, but today she's back to normal. So that.
Yep, she had to play Froggy, and so that's the sure sign she's feeling good.
She gets her toy to play, and she's doing good. She always comes and runs for food. That's a given. So you get out the snack thing, she's going to come running. Even, I mean, she's really not feeling good if she won't come for a snack. Yeah, and that wasn't really the case last night because she ate her food and,
She didn't beg at dinner.
No, that's true. I think did she come out and get cheese last night? Mm-mm. No, she didn't. No. So last night was, I think, hopefully the worst of it from this last round.
But I know we got a couple orders last night, and in the comments section they had said they had been praying, and it's like, this is how prayer works, is because when she woke up this morning, she was feeling better, and so it's like, you guys are so awesome.
Yeah. So thank you for all the prayers and the thoughts.
Yeah. So what was the other thing you were going to...
Oh, well, like I said, we went down to take Fuji for her appointment, and I had scheduled, a return trip to get supply oils and stuff like that. So it kind of like a grand tour of LA. I mean, literally, we were in, I think, 4 or 5 counties. Let's see, we were in Los Angeles County, Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County. Yeah, we were in 4 counties because we made a big circle because we needed more supplies because we got to stock up for the holiday season and stuff. So I got another load of oil, and so we just kind of planned it. And everything, timing-wise, worked out really well the way I had it set up. And then another thing is we were ordering some some other supplies that we were getting, and it's supposed to come UPS on Friday. And I look there's an update. Your package is going to be delayed because of train derailment. I'm like, what does that mean? I'm going to get a squished package? But apparently there was a train derailment in Texas that our train was part of that. So, but our package is coming tomorrow, so I told Don to make sure that it's not squished. Yeah, I thought crazy stuff going on. But I think that was about it.
No, you're just coming up with a whole slew of stuff that's
I'm
not on
filler.
the notes.
I'm filler, so we don't go into a short podcast. So I'm entertaining you guys.
Yeah, you dropped your drawers yesterday for the neighbors.
Yeah. Jimmy and I were out front, and we were playing and stuff, and somehow this huge red ant, huge. It was like this big. It was like that big, chasing after me, crawled up into my pants, and it bit me. I mean, it
got him good.
I have not been bitten by an ant like that ever. And it was like, ooh, I was like, I dropped my drawers right there in the front yard because I was like, entertaining for the neighbors and people driving by in front of our house. But I got a big old red welt on the inside of my leg where it bit me 2 or 3 times, actually, before I squished it.
I would have thought you would have felt it crawling up your leg.
We're out walking around, so playing. But yeah, so I gave a show to the neighbors, and I have a big welt on the inside of my thigh now. But I've never, I've got bit by ants.
They're still 100 feet or more away. 150?
What's that?
The neighbors.
Yeah.
It's not like we have...
Yeah,
neighbors, so.
Yeah. There's some distance from us, so they probably didn't get the full on. I didn't do the magic mic for them or anything. But I definitely, I don't really care. I'm just like, this is hurting, and so at least it didn't get up higher.
And you're not even blushing.
Why should I? I should have blushed yesterday when I was standing out front with my butt hanging out to the neighbors. I'm trying to get the ant off. See that ant?
You never know.
That ant took this sign literally. It was eating locals, so trying to get the farmer. Welcome to Wolf Farms.
So I do want to remind you about the Fishnets. She has the Fuji Fight Like a Girl colorway. Dancing Dog Dye Works on October 5th is going to be doing an update with the I Chihuahua and Party in the Doghouse colorways. Rosie Retro Tabs has stitch markers, 2 different kinds in her shop. These will all be linked. I've been mentioning them. And No Knit Sherlock is donating $2 of every noodle pattern to help Fuji. So Noodle will help Fuji. Noodle, do the noodle dance. Oh, what was that show? Show Jimmy watched.
That was you.
Annoying. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I still remember that song.
Yeah. So we want to thank those people that are helping to provide stuff to you guys, the viewers, to help Fuji, and then also for those that are actually purchasing it. That it all helps out with the cost of Fuji's treatment. So we wanted to thank you guys for that.
So, in the coop, this is a knitting podcast.
Yeah, on to the knitting.
Minutes.
On to the knitting.
I'm sure we'll have more lovely things pop into our head. Kind of winging it from the show notes. So, in the coop this week, in my Knit Spin Farm little candy corn bag, I am... where is it?
You had just started those last week, right?
Yeah. Desert Vista Dye Works in the Trick or Treat colorway. And I cannot tell you how much I love this yarn. It's her sparkly base. And I went longer on these. This is sock 1 that you saw last week. So I went from the stitch marker, so you can't even get in the whole screen, from the stitch marker right here, all the way up.
She's having so much fun with the stripes.
Because I never make my socks this long. Because usually they match the toe, but I just kept going because I'm like...
Yeah.
I was getting anal because I wanted the black and purple to end with the purple and the black. So
I told her she's going to make hip socks. They're going to go all the way up if
I
she keeps
considered
going.
doing... And then, not only that part... I have been so addicted to these that we got sock number 2.
Yeah, you're moving right along.
And the yellow is 7 inches is right where the heel will go. Yeah. But I told Susan how much I am addicted to this sparkly striping, but she knows what I called it, but it is so awesome. Size 1, my normal size 1, 64 stitches, and my Lauren toe, and so love. See, almost a whole...
She has to talk herself out of not knitting those
I do.
to go do other
I'll go
projects.
make myself knit a row on a certain shawl, and then I get to knit stripes.
Yeah, that's the pain and reward, okay?
Yeah. Or crochet a little bit on a pet
snuggle
blanket, so... Which I didn't even get... I'm still working on the block, where it's...
Oh.
The log cabin crocheted one. I think I did one block, and I thought I'm not going to show that. Because it is all socks all the time this week. And so I started another, and this is in my Rosie Retro bag. And this is Mustache in her Mustache Fiber Mustache hand-dyed yarns and fibers. She's having an update, September 30th. And this is in her Dapper Sock 801010 MCN. There's no colorway name, so. But it is so soft and squishy.
10%
cashmere.
Cashmere's.
Yeah. And these are size 1s. And this is Rainbow Explosion by Lauren McMorty of the Limb Knit Crochet podcast. And I got the toe and 2 repeats done. Because I thought, oh, this will really show off the pattern. And I love this. And in this pattern, she has a couple new little stitches that I haven't ever really seen in patterns. So it makes it it's not difficult, but it makes it interesting. Oh, a little something different, a little spice to your life.
Spicy socks, huh?
Spicy socks, so that's fun. And she's going to be having this knit along in her group until October 31st. But oh, this is so soft. And I thought Rainbow Explosion, that kind of looks rainbowy, so.
Awesome.
So, yep. And then in another bag, since October 1st is coming, which will be Pinktober, I have some pink yarn and going to join in with the Knitting Den and Knit Nerd when they do their Pinktober. So I'll have pink socks, and that's going to be the Herbaceous pattern by Emily of the Fibertown podcast.
Cool.
So I'm just
out. Yeah.
I can just be with all
you
my
got
friends.
Cast-on-itis.
Yes, I do.
You have to learn to knit with your toes.
I know. I try.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got monkey toes, and
May as well just put on some hand-knitted socks on your toes and keep knitting.
And I want to cast on all the things, and then I think I got all these projects, because Denise Knittington, she actually pulled out all her whips. No, we're not going to do that.
No.
Just need to knit what makes you feel happy at the moment.
Yeah. So is that it?
Well, yeah, I was going to work on my Bonnie, because I had started that, and it's done with 100% baby alpaca, and I'm just... it's like a tank top kind of thing. I'm thinking on frogging it because I don't know. It's lace weight, and I'm just worried that if I ever do finish it and wear it,
It's gonna be too warm.
It's gonna be too warm here. Plus, because you have to wear something under it because it's see-throughy, and 2, it's gonna get snagged on something. That's what I'm worried about. With it being lace weight, any little bump and boom, there it goes.
Don't want any poom.
No poom. So I might be frogging that. I don't know.
No, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah. Frog it or not. To frog it or not to
The
frog.
knitting dilemma.
Yeah. That is the question.
Okay.
What's on your
Oh, well,
Coop? On your
I
Coop.
am still motoring along with my prior discussed project, but I'll show you my progress here. I am doing the Hitchhiker by Martina Bem, of course. I'm doing it on Desert Vista, Proud as a Peacock. Love that colorway, good stuff. And I've actually been putting in some time on this, and so it is coming along. And so I was down here last week, and I've done like 4 more teeth. It seemed like it takes forever. This is getting longer and longer. So
That is
each
so pretty.
each row is taking a little bit more time, and so I'm actually spending the evening doing knitting. I really do want to finish this up. So I'm getting close to where I can start the wrap up. Because you just keep going until you get to either so much grams of yarn left or so much size, how many, because there's teeth on this pattern. They say, do up to 41 teeth, and I'm at 34 now, so I have 7 more to go. And so it's just like every row keeps getting longer and longer. It's like, so I'm getting there. I would like to wrap that up so I can move on to something else. What? That's a good question. I don't know.
I didn't know if you had an idea.
You haven't planned that out for me yet.
I didn't know if you wanted to try socks or...
I haven't, like I said, I'm trying to get over that hill first. And maybe I'll do another, I need to get a crochet, because I can knock out the pet blankets. Yeah. So I'll get one of those. A quick and easy win.
A palette cleanser.
Oh, is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Well, I'll cleanse the palette with a quick pet blanket, and then I can go on to something a little more. Or you got that
hand-spun hat. The hand-spun I made you for your birthday.
See, you keep track of that. Mm-hmm. So I'll have something new, but like I said, I've got to get to that, 41 tooth mark, and then I have to finish, which I don't know how long that's going to take, but hopefully it's not that long, but I can get that wrapped up, and I'll have flown the coop and on to something else, so I don't keep, repeating myself week after week. But I am working on it, so that's the upside. The downside is because I'm focusing all my time on knitting, I haven't done Instagram in like 2 weeks, because because if I'm sitting knitting, I don't have the computer near me, and usually when I have the computer near me, I can do photography stuff in the evening. So it's like one or the other. I don't really have a middle road. I can't knit and do picture stuff all at the same time. So I guess I'll have to throw up some pictures because it's been a while since I've done that.
Yeah. So squeal like a pig. I got a lot of squeal like a pig's. Mm-hmm. Paprika Pearls. She's Caitlin H on Ravelry, and she has Paprika Pearls on YouTube, a podcast. And she just sent me a sweet note in the mail, and so I always get all excited. Mm-hmm. So thank you, Caitlin, and go give her a watch. She have 4 or 5 episodes on YouTube. I'll link her though. And then Crafty Debbie. Wowee. What do I show? Okay, first she made an ornament for us for our Christmas tree. And it has a little chihuahua on it.
Yeah, it's clear. It's
clear. It's crystal.
Disc.
Yeah.
And then it's got
powdered glass fused onto a square of clear glass. So it's really
pretty awesome.
It's really neat. Mm-hmm. Can't wait. See, now I want to get the Christmas tree out.
Yeah, holiday season is right around the corner.
So that was in the package with a lovely note. And are you going to pick them up, or do you want me to go crisscrossing?
Well, no, I was...
20, she sent 22 blankets. All different sizes. I mean, it was...
It's a whole assortment of different fleece blankets, little...
From little bitty
little ones to huge,
big. So it was so awesome. And
every size of dog will be happy because they've got a nice blanket.
Fuji helped me go through the boxes,
but they got little
Scotty
patterns and
little footprints,
paws and
kitties
and bones and just a whole assortment.
Yeah.
So
and then I got this one has looks like a Fuji. It's got a little. So yeah, so awesome. Soft. Yeah. So yeah, Fuji, as I was digging each one out, she's just
checking
sitting,
it out.
So that was just really cool. And I'm like, wow, there's 2 big boxes. And then another pet blanket that came in the mail from Caterpillar, Kate. Caterpillar. See, I'm going to go messing with your name again. She sent a crochet doggy blanket, and it is really, really soft. Mm-hmm. Jimmy actually brought this one in from the mail, and he's like, "You got yarn?" Because he could just feel the gush, and I'm like, "I didn't buy no yarn." So that was really sweet. Thank you, Kate. And
Awesome.
so I skipped. There, see, I don't pay no attention to these notes. I get so excited.
All
Here,
right.
I'm going to scoot that over there.
I get the pile over
So
on
then
this side.
another care package came in the mail. There's a little card. I just love getting cards and notes in the mail. And this is from Sundaisy 920 of the Sundaisy's Perfect Podcast. And she just sent a little care package, with some magazines. I gotta show this calendar, because look at that. Look at the faces. Another little calendar of the outdoors. A notepad with chicken, a little red hen, look at that. Some sock yarn blinky scraps, and then a promise journal, God comforts you. It's so pretty. So Angie's just so sweet. So she's going on vacation. She's going to Arkansas. So if you Instagram, you can see her little Arcanome going on a trip. And then I got from Knitter's Nightmare, Sadie Blue Ruin sent me the Fuji Apple colorway on the sparkle base. I don't know if I'm going to get it where you can see them sparkles. It is... Yeah, Sadie is just phenomenal. I mean, she nailed Fuji Apple.
Yeah.
I just...
Yeah, this is part of the kit that she was selling to,
Yeah, I got anyone with.
Good stuff.
Smells like Fuji apples.
But that was part of the kit
that
that she had basically put up and sold out in no time at all, which included the yarn here, and then one of
our travelables.
Our travelable, and then a special button for that kit. And so that was pretty awesome, and I want to thank her for doing that. And
just amazing, Sadie.
And just. Whew. But yeah, this is an awesome colorway. I mean, perfect. I
mean, that's going to have to be. I know she has a pattern that she designed for it, but I don't know. I don't know if I can use it. But I love her yarn. I mean, it's gotta be really something special.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Awesome.
I was kind of, my first thought was, a shawl or something around my neck, but it's like I really don't wear that much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be one of those things that is going to take some thought before you actually commit to a project.
I think it'll go in my curio cabinet with my precious moments.
You have to get one of those cases like, the Beanie Baby cases that they used to have, the little plastic one. You just stick your yarn in and you put the case on.
Don't I have all my Beanie Babies still?
Somewhere? I have no idea. I hope we got rid of those.
Well, I have the cases.
The case might be around.
Perfect yarn cases.
Yeah, like I said, put your yarn on display and get
old. Did you throw away my Beanie Babies?
I have no idea. I don't know what's out in the garage.
Or no longer out in the garage?
She gets rid of nothing. So it gets quite entertaining when we go through some boxes.
I am sentimental.
Yes, you are.
That's why I keep every single note.
Yes. So, yeah, she definitely does appreciate all of this. And so I'll have to find you a case for your yarn. Display case.
Display case. And then I got in a big ol' honkin' package, and it's like, that was yarn, because it says Desert Vista Dye Works on it. And Kathy, I don't know her rap name no more. She's just Kathy.
She's changed it a number of times,
yeah.
so it's I don't know.
I don't remember it right now. But her and Daisy's her Chihuahua, sent us some donations to give away on the podcast. And it's All Desert Vista Dye Works, and this is a colorful celebration. I want to leave it in the plastics because
Nice.
I gotta go do it this way because jelly bean. I think that would be perfect to save for Easter time. Holiday stripe. That's really cool. That'd be neat.
Christmas time.
That'd be neat on her sparkle base.
Like tinsel on the tree, huh?
Proud as a peacock.
Hey.
Yeah. These are all striping and toucan, which I'm like, there is not one colorway that Susan does that sucks. I mean, not good to know. I mean, they are all just so awesome.
Yeah, she does a good job.
So thank you so much, Kathy and Daisy. I'll send you a sweet smooch, Daisy. So then, in the arena, I think.
In the arena?
In the arena.
Yeah, flying right along.
I know, told you. See, 36 minutes, wow. I listened to a new podcast this week. It's called Prairie Girls Knit and Spin. It's an audio podcast, and I saw the name, and I thought, oh, I gotta listen to this. And I think they're in Nebraska. I listen so well, don't I? And they have 7 episodes. I will put their Ravelry link, and then you can find them or go to iTunes and just put in a search. And this is with Knit-tastic, which is Susie, and Danny, which is Master Tofu. And that just cracked me up. Master Tofu. I can't eat tofu. I'm allergic. But it is a fabulous podcast, and they're real entertaining to hear them, you know, and there's no language, because there was another one I listened to, and they were quite a lot of language, you know. I mean, it was to the point of, you know.
Are you talking about bad language?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Bad words.
Crude.
Cussing. I mean, every once in a while, if it slips or whatever. I mean, it was just,
Yeah.
it's like, really? Can you use another adjective? But anyways. You know, it was just nice listening to them talk, discuss things, and they make you answer them. You know, it's like, oh, I got an idea, or, you know, pause them and go look to see what sweater they're knitting on, and so really good podcast.
Cool.
So I definitely subscribed, and it's trouble. And so our soccer along is going swimmingly. I am obsessed with the socks. And even when I first started knitting, that's what I was real into. That's why I have a drawer full. I Instagram the picture of my socks, because I was in the Wool Girl Club when she had it, and you know, you get the kits every month, and I think I still have some kits, but that I've never done. But
you always have a pair of socks with you wherever you're going. So.
Well, it wasn't until last year, the year before, that I ever did a plain sock.
Yeah.
You know, I always had been patterned socks, so it's this Plano sock is kind of new to me.
Plano.
So. Plano sock. We won't finish. So, yep. And we did some prizes for our soccer along, because we said, since it's for September, October, November, December, that's why it's called a soccer along, we were going to do prizes each month instead of waiting till the very end. So Kathy, she's donated so much things for the podcast, just awesome. And we really wanted to do this one because it looks very Halloween-y. Yep. And this is Vesper sock yarn in the Socktober Spooktacular. Dye lot number 3, if that makes a difference. And so this is the colorway. And the number that came up was 48, which, hold on to your treadmill, Pat, Looney Hiker, you just won this.
Yay, congratulations.
Woo-hoo. So, yeah, whenever I see her name, I always picture her on the treadmill.
Well, that's when she watches us, right?
So
we make her fall off the treadmill because
I know, huh? I'm such a naughty girl.
Because we eat local.
So, Pat, send me your email and I will get this shipped off to you. And then we have a pumpkin bag that Kathy sent to donate. And that goes to number 41, and that is Susie. So, Sue, just send me your address and I will get the pumpkin bag off to you.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
that is really, really cool.
Yeah, thanks for participating and
There was quite a few because I had first said we were doing it October, November, December, and then I screwed up mentioning
added
it.
a month, so extra
because it had
prices.
the ER, so I thought, hey, we'll just.
So thanks for
For
participating
joining.
to this point, and
then all that the ones that have already entered, you get extra.
Yeah, so the quicker you get them in, the more opportunity you have to win the prizes as we go along each month. So,
And it brought up number 40s both time, a 41 and a 48. And I'm like, wow.
Nothing like random numbers.
See, it just makes me want to
know.
keep pushing it, It's like, it was all 4, because I did. After I wrote down the names, I clicked and it was 4, and then it was like 42 or something like that, and I'm like, seriously? It's
one of those
wanted
things.
the 4s.
Lucky people that were in the 40 range. Huh?
Yeah.
So
I
congratulations.
like clicking that little button. It's like, ooh.
Easily entertained
Yes, I
since
am. So, Roundup.
I guess we're at the Roundup. So we wanted to remind you that we appreciate iTunes reviews when you can take the time to shoot on over there and leave us a review. We appreciate that. Hearing back from you guys about what you enjoy about our podcast. So if you haven't yet left a review for us, so we'd appreciate that. And also your other podcasts that you listen to, that really helps keep us going. We do this for you guys, and if we can get some feedback. What?
Oh, because I just thought we had a blue heron in the backyard this week.
Oh, yeah, we did have a blue heron.
Bird sighting.
We'll have to add that to our list of topics here, because we get all sorts of wild birds rolling through here.
I thought it was a stork. This thing was huge.
Didn't have a baby, though. So.
No.
What were we saying? Oh, iTunes reviews. Oh, yeah. Thank you. So take your bird on over to iTunes and leave us a review if you can, and all your other podcasts. And like I said, that's a way that helps us keep going, because we do this for you guys. We wanted to remind you that we still have the Fuji Fight Like a Girl buttons in the shop that you can purchase, and so that's still available in our shop. You can also get a free Wolf Farm Video podcast button with any paid order. Just during checkout, when you're going through the checkout, there's a comment section. You just type in there that you'd like us to send one along, and we'll be happy to put that in with your package when we ship that out. I think that wraps it all up. Did you have anything else on there? Nope. I think that about does it. And this was a little bit of a quickie, so don't forget to get ready for October.
Yeah.
And harvest your locals.
See, now since I thought of the dumb bird, I'm trying to think what else I forgot to mention.
That's okay. You just put it down for next week, right? Yeah.
But then it's too late.
It's too late. It's never too late to mention.
One other thing, our kid, Jimmy, is eating healthy. He's eating stuff we're eating.
Yeah. Good job.
That was the new thing. That was a big thing this week.
He's a picky eater, so.
But he's trying everything.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
I think he stepped on the scale. So, yep, cool. So, until next time, you're waiting for me. See, I'm just waiting for more things to pop into my head.
I know. Well, let's wrap this up.
What's going to come out of my mouth.
And we'll put this on for next week. See how that works. So let's get cracking
and hatching it. And some eggs, maybe. Bye.